A new feature that's been added to ChartManager in version 1.7.1.0 is the inventory of paper charts. To access the paper chart inventory, click on the paper chart library entry in the main menu. This brings up the paper chart library form. ChartManager organizes paper charts into portfolios, which are used to group the charts by geographic area and publisher. In this case, the portfolios are chart booklets published by NV Charts and Explorer. The portfolio list shows the number of charts in each portfolio and the coordinates of the smallest rectangle that includes all of the charts in that portfolio. To add a portfolio to the library, click on the Add Portfolio menu item. To delete a portfolio, use the Delete Portfolio menu item. To edit the contents of an existing portfolio, first click on the entry in the portfolio list, and then click on the Edit Portfolio menu item. This brings up the chart inventory form showing all charts in this portfolio. If you click on an entry in the chart list, the information on that chart is displayed. This information includes the chart ID, the chart title or description, the date the chart was published, the chart scale, the datum on which the chart is based, the units of soundings in the chart, and the type of projection. The chart coverage table shows the coordinates of the area covered by this chart. The No Nav checkbox should be checked for any chart that is not intended for navigation. Now let's add a chart to this portfolio. First, click on the New Chart menu item. This creates a new chart entry in the chart list and sets up the chart details for information on this chart. Here is the chart to be entered into the portfolio. It is the Explorer chart of Walker's Key in the northeast Bahamas. First, the chart details need to be entered into the form. The chart ID and title are entered. The date of the chart is captured from the last chart in the portfolio. With a chart booklet, this normally does not need to be changed. Then the scale of the chart is entered in the form. The chart datum, units of sounding, and the chart projection are also captured from the previous chart. Next, the coordinates of the area covered by the chart are entered. The up-down button next to the coordinate list is used to create placeholders for the coordinates. Only 2 coordinates are required, but the program allows any number of coordinates. In this case, we'll just use 2. I click on the first coordinate placeholder and the Edit button becomes active. When I click the Edit button, a coordinate data entry form is displayed. For the first coordinate, I will use the bottom left coordinates on the chart. The coordinate values can be entered in degrees, minutes, and tenths of a minute, or as decimal degrees. Since most charts use the former format, I prefer it for data entry. To separate the degrees from the minutes, use a space character or the plus character. Of course, a degree symbol will work as well. There is no need to enter the minutes character at the end of the entry. When the longitude is entered, the coordinate is complete. When the OK button is clicked, the coordinate pair is entered into the coverage table, and the next coordinate pair can be entered. These coordinates will be taken from the upper right coordinates of the chart. With the second coordinate pair, I made a mistake. West longitude values, as well as south latitude values, must be entered as a negative number. I entered a positive or east longitude in the second coordinate pair. I need to fix that. I click on that coordinate and the Edit button and attempt to correct the longitude. I need to enter a minus character at the start of this entry, but I hit the asterisk character by mistake. The program flags the entry as invalid. I change the asterisk to a minus, and the coordinate is corrected. Now I've entered all of the data for this chart. To save the chart entry, I click the Update button, and the AB6 chart is in the list for this portfolio. When I close the chart library form, I can see that the number of charts in the portfolio have increased by 1. I've saved the portfolio update to memory, but it has not been saved to the paper chart catalog file specified at the bottom of the form. To permanently save the contents of the paper chart library, I need to click the Save Paper Chart Library menu item before I exit this form. If I click the Form Close button at the top right corner, the program will discard all of my changes. However, the program will protect me if I mistakenly click the Exit menu item before saving the update. This has been an overview of the paper chart inventory function that has been added to ChartManager. This feature doesn't do much more than just create an inventory of the charts, but I expect to add features in the future to facilitate the management of these charts.